Okay, for this one, excuse me, you're going to go through gradient. I'm going to show you just a simple way of how to change a shape or how to change the color to gradient. We're going to use just a square for or a rectangle right now. So I'm going to put the rectangle in. I'm going to flip it around. I'm not going to put anything on the inside. Just have a black on the outside. Okay. Let me change a certain color. Now, what you want to have is your gradient tab opened up. Okay, and I lost my layers are there. So what if you don't see it, go up to Windows and make sure you have the gradient check mark. If I have the gradient check mark, that means it's somewhere around here. So this is what you should be seeing. All right. So I'm going to change the color to, let's say, change it to, uh, let's go. I'm stuck on blue. Let's go blue. Now what happens is the blue shows up here. The blue also shows up in these color swatches or this color ID of the object within the gradient part. Now, if I want to add, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this into here. And now it gives me a couple different colors. Now I'm going to get rid of this black. So all I do is grab it, pull it down, and it disappears. So now I have my blue and I have my white. Now, if I want to make it a little more blue, I can change it here. If I want to um, change up the direction, I'm going to go on here and I can just use my pad and just change it. And you'll see it kind of change angles going through here. Okay. So I like that. So there, I might want to make darker. You can adjust it. But if I want to not show anything down here, so let me put, let's do this. Let's put a layer real quick underneath. So I'm going to put bring a layer underneath, lock, just a lock there. I don't want that. I want a regular color. You can change the solid color to a gradient by going in here. Now I'm going to change. I'm going to do let's make it a yellow. Now the color is the same, so it's kind of going into it, which is kind of cool. Let's make it yellow for right now. Now we'll make it yellow. Okay, there we go. Or blue and orange. Let's make it orange. Now focus on this one. That's good. Okay, so I'm going back to, this layer. I'm going to click on it, okay, and it gives me back to there. Once I click on it and select it, it goes back to here. So say I want to change this to not white, but clear. I could double click on it. Let me get off there. So I can click on it. So if I click on these, the opacity shows up right here. If you double click on it, you can also do the opacity and the angle, but I'm going to just go right here. So I'm clicked on it and I'm just going to go to 0. And so right now, this goes all the way from a color to 0. I can drop it all the way back. And now I'm going to click off it. So right now it has this look to it. And I can always click back on and go a little more if I want to. It still shows it. Let's see here. If I do this and bring it back a little bit, maybe. I might pull it back even more. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I wasn't clicked on it. Not very smart. There we go. If I want to bring more color into just that little tight area, I can do it like this. But I can also make it a little more gradient here. Sometimes it's tough to click these little guys. And there. So it doesn't even show all the rectangle, it shows a part of it. So I could do a lot better when it comes out. Now, if I wanted to add another color, I just click on here and I just add another depth to it. Going through also. Oops. But I did not click on this. So let's do this again. There we go. So I had another layer in here, obviously, to it. Let's see. Let's get that there. So I'm trying to, oops. Let's do it again. Let's bring it. Let's get this guy, bring it back. I can make this darker. So I double click on it. If I double click on it, I can change the color and make it a little darker. Let's make it a little darker, okay? Let's click on that little dot. So I kind of make this smooth, as much smooth as I can. And we'll go with it there. So kind of gives a cool look to it. So that's where you can mess around with it. But that's how to put a gradient in an object. And that is it.